Okay, well, just let me fix this here a moment. That'll be good enough. Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time for another stream. Now, today we are going to be playing Sneasel in Pokemon Crystal version. Now, unfortunately, Sneasel has got a few things working against it, which are not utterly fantastic when you are playing Pokemon Crystal. These two things are Ice and Dark. Ice and Dark type are cool types. They are unfortunately always special. Always. No matter what. So, as you can probably notice, we do not have any really strong physical moves. We've got Return, which is going to be our main attacking move for pretty much the entire game. We've got Dynamic Punch, maybe? We've got Metal Claw at the very, very end of the run, which honestly at 50 power moves, not utterly fantastic. That could be upgraded to Iron Tail if we really want. Then we've got Dig, which, you know, it's okay until the late game. And then we have Shadow Ball, which is fantastic for, you know, psychic types like Will. But other than probably Espeon in Red's team, probably not very good either. So our best moves are unfortunately all special. These special moves being no good dark moves. We do get Bite, Feint Attack. Not great, not bad. We also get Blizzard or Ice Punch, you know, good moves too. Unfortunately with 35 special attack, which is equivalent to a Hitmonchan, just to give you a point of reference, not great, unfortunately. So we'll probably be using a mixture of special only when the type, you know, is in our advantage. Anyways, with that being said, I think it is probably about time to get started. All right. So, this run is honestly going to be pretty hard. I've not done a run like this in quite some time, except for obviously Steelix, but I set 145, which is quite low on our rankings. Like 145 puts it right at the bottom with like those of like Heracross and whatnot. So I'm not predicting a good time. So there is a lot of wiggle room for under if you guys want to end up voting the under, but we will have to wait and see. Anyways, we don't have to start our timer until after we've set our egg move. So gonna look, we'll see what's going on. Unfortunately, our egg move is going to be Bite, but Bite is not going to be very good. But it is a special move, and as you can probably imagine, having only physical moves is not always the greatest plan. This generally is something I want to think about when it comes to like Geodude. So I am going with Bite when I could have gone with like Counter, I guess. There wasn't really a whole lot of choices, honestly. So we had a pretty cool suggestion for the Grinch. I thought it was a pretty cool name. It kind of looks like the Grinch, except for, you know, not green. Let me go ahead and refresh the HTML. There we go. Oh, wow. Cool background, too. Being dark ice. Okay, so I started my timer, even though I have not given my... Oh, let me pause the timer. Okay. So move number 3 is going to be Bite. Okay, I also didn't heal, so we're going to have no Bite PP. Not that I think I would really use it much, but anyways. We are in the medium slow level up group, so that means we are able to level up quickly, which will definitely help the early game not be nearly as much of a struggle, because I do imagine it will be quite a struggle. Yeah, Sneasel got the short end of the stick and wouldn't get decent until Gen 4. Yeah, probably, because until Gen 4, it had no capable stab moves, which, you know, is unfortunate. Can't stick around. good luck voted under. I'm not sure I agree. I think we'll be right there on the cusp of like 148, I would imagine, maybe 150. But we'll see. You might be right. I may be crazy. Oh, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. Wow, that is not even close to as much damage as I thought it would do. You know, look at that power discrepancy, 40 to 90. And bite, it's lagging behind. We are dealing with 20 power versus 11 power. So in theory, it should do slightly better, at least in the early game. But oh well, not a big deal. We could use all the XP we can get from all of these battles. Every bit of it helps us get closer to return. Who knows, we might even get an early return if we battle enough wild encounters or enough trainer encounters. Alright, let's actually talk to Elm for the first time in 3 weeks. Alright, we got all our Pokeballs. That's good. Still, we're not going to be catching a Pokemon for a little while unless we manage to find a Bellsprout, which, you know, is still possible. Boy, can't even knock out these Hoot-Hoots. Well, now we have Quick Attack, which unfortunately is not more powerful than Scratch, but it is first. So, you know, that's something. It's extra PP as well. Probably don't need to save in front of the youngster. Wow, a lot of wild encounters. Which, I mean, I'm not complaining about. I just wish I was one-shotting them. Alright, the next grass is where the Hoot-Hoots can start. Or not Hoot-Hoots. Sorry, where the Bellsprouts can start spawning. Bellsprout is, in fact, what we are looking for to catch before we end up getting to, what's that place called? Ilex Forest. Alright, well, no Bellsprouts. No biggie. We are level 10, so that is pretty solid already. Gotta love the medium slow level up group. You get that fast early XP level ups. Okay, well, at least we knock out level 3 Bellsprouts. That'll definitely save us some time. There are a lot of level 3 Bellsprouts all the way to the top of this building. I think that's a potion? I think I want it. Alright. Alright, we got level 6 Bellsprout, which we're not going to knock out. But that's okay. All it wanted to do was increase its special. I decided to give the rival Cyndaquil because we do have a 2x weakness to fire. Although I did contemplate giving it the grass starter, because the grass starter I personally think would have ended up being the hardest challenge, especially Rival 2, which is probably going to be the only difficult battle for the rival. Hey, Boss Dominus, welcome to the stream. I probably could have beat the gym leader without having to heal there. Oh well. Now you guys can start seeing where the special is not really keeping up with the physical. It's 35 versus 18 already, which, I mean, it's not totally double, but it pretty much is double. So, I mean, I guess in theory, Bite is still technically stronger with Stab. But, I mean, Quick Attack is just so neutral. Oh, there goes my berry. So, we did end up getting Mud Slap there. I'm not 100% sure if we'll actually need Mud Slap this entire run. I was thinking, oh, there might be a chance I need Mud Slap for Rival 2, but for Ghastly, but because of Bite being my egg move, I don't necessarily need that. Alright, still paying attention for that Bellsprout. Oh wait, hold on, we need that. I think we need it for Jasmine. I'm not 100% if I will knock out her Magnemites with Dig or not. I think I will. It is my best attack against them, and I'm surely faster than them. But it's still definitely not... I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's a 100% chance to knock them out. Worst case scenario, I stick it on for Lance. Ice Punch is probably still, even though it's four times weak to Ice Punch, my special will be incredibly low and maybe not knock them out. And this is almost entirely the reason I picked Bite, was this one battle right here. I just figured I might not be able to get by him. Now, I'm sure there were plenty of other good reasons why, but that was the battle. Okay, we're getting a little too many encounters. By the way, we did not end up finding the Bellsprout, which means now we have to go catch an Oddish. Alright, I think about now is when I can use the Repel. Still be repelled by the time I make it to the end of the cave. For some reason, my brain thought he had 2 Slowpokes. Believe it or not, I actually don't really think I need Swift all that much. I mostly taught Swift there for the extra 1 friendship. Because it looks like we're going to be borderline having enough friendship by the time we make it to Goldenrod. We'll also have Ice Punch, which is another move we can teach to get an extra 1 friendship. No, thank you. I know Screech is technically an upgrade over Leer, but I'm not even going to use Leer. And now we have a well-defined move that is much better than Bite. If you guys notice, our attack is now more than double our special. At least up until we defeat Price. And then we'll get the special badge boost, and then our stats will be almost double once again. But for now, it'll be double from here on out through the rest of the game. Until Price. Yep, they did almost identical amounts of damage, despite the defense being or special defense being way lower on coughing. Alright, got the lure ball for the Krabby. Yeah, slash at 49 is the only move, and even by then, it will already be too late. I mean, it will be equivalent to headbutt, which we're picking up, like, very shortly. I mean, slash, it's okay. See, the difference between, crap. Okay, so what slash is, basically, it has double the crit percentage. So ever since Generation 2, the crit percentage is just 6.25%. I don't know if they increased it in future generations or not, but so it's like 12.5% instead. Yes, it can learn Surf, and that is entirely the reason why I'm not as scared of Jasmine as I was after last night. Because after last night, I was like, oh no, how in the world am I going to beat Jasmine? Am I going to have to beat her with Dig? And then I'm like, wait a second, I can learn Surf. Surf is not exactly a move I want to keep on my moveset for a very, very long time. But, you know, it's a moveset, or a move that we'll have on our moveset all the way until we get to Mahogany. And when we get to the Mahogany, then we can just teach away Surf. No biggie. Or remove Surf, and then teach Ice Punch. So essentially, we're getting rid of Ice Punch for Surf, then we're getting rid of Surf for Ice Punch later. Rain Dance also, and then weirdly it learns Dream Eater. Okay, actually, interesting little fact. Everything can learn Rain Dance and Dream Eater. I think they were scared that Sleep was too overpowered, or something along those lines. I don't know how that incorporates to Dream Eater, but they basically gave everything Dream Eater. You can look it up. Just keep on like Googling different Pokemon in Generation 2. You'll keep on finding that Rain Dance and Dream Eater on like all of the movesets. Alright, Escape Rope. We're actually getting a Pokemon that can learn Dig, so probably only 5 Escape Ropes. And I believe we want 7 Repels? We don't want to Repel, though, until we get that Oddish. Perfect. Unfortunately, we will knock it out in one hit, so let's just, you know, try and catch it. Okay, come on, come on. I still have to catch Krabby. Come on, get in there. Just get in the ball. I can't hit you. You're gonna die. You're gonna die with any attack. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. I caught it with a lure ball. Sure. Okay. I caught it with a lure ball. The last ball. The last. I have to actually go buy more balls later. I should probably pick up that revive so that way when I buy the balls I'll have some extra money. I normally don't really consider money unless I want to buy 2 copies of a 2 copies of a punch move, and I do plan on buying 2 copies of a punch move. So I mean, I do want extra money. Right. Extra money means I should be picking up basically everything. Even if I don't need it. Alright, good. Ether. Ether. I will actually grab this too, because we might need the money. I wish I knew which trainers of these had, like, the most money. So we are not even very close to getting return. which is fine because we are only level 21. 28's the guaranteed. We've only taught one move. But we might get to it by the time we talk to Squirt Bottle Girl. Dang it. I know there's an item around here. There it is. There that is. Looky there, my special attack is higher than my physical attack for a Magnemite. Unfortunately, my special attack stat is terrible. Okay. It looks like we'll probably get there by oh, hold on. Okay, I was thinking just a sec. I forgot something. Oh, what a bomb haircut. Okay, we can go get return. I mean, we're at 149, but I already know for a fact we can get the 150. We just have to go get Ice Punch first. There we go. There's 150. Booyah. Why does Ice Punch raise your friendship? It's not Ice Punch that raises my friendship. It's teaching a move raises my friendship. Teaching a move raises one friendship. That's another reason why it's good to grab Headbutt. Oh my god, was I too poor? Oh my god, I was too poor for Abra. Well, that was interesting. Okay, sure. Unfortunate. I was looking at through the moveset and we don't get rollout, but we do get defense curl. It would have been nice if we could have had the defense curl rollout combo. Oh, right. And also because we don't have Abra, we're going to have to walk our way back to the Pokemon Center, which is going to be very unfortunate. That is something I should have anticipated for. I got a little too greedy there buying those Ice Punches. I can try and save some time and also get that money by battling this person. Because I do need $1,000. Okay, that person wasn't spinning at all. Yeah, it's mostly the reason we learned so many moves and a good haircut that we were able to get returned so early, because I've already mentioned on the channel plenty of times before, but the maximum level it is that if you taught no moves, you got the absolute worst haircut in the game. Crap, wrong building. You could get return at level 28. So we got it at 23. That's the big difference between teaching moves and a haircut. By the way, welcome Boss KO and Area 91. I don't know if I already said that. I'm pretty sure I said it to Area 91 at the beginning. Alright. It kind of feels like a mediocre run, but I mean, we're not doing terrible. We have no resets, which I guess is a pretty good time save on its own. Sweet. No feint attack, we don't need that. Bite is better than feint attack. They have the same amount of power, but Bite has the flinch chance. And we are a fast Pokemon, so flinch chance matters. Oh, wait. I just forgot about something. Dig. There we go. Oh, okay. I gotta buy those Pokeballs. I gotta do that in Ecruteak. I don't know how many to buy. Probably 5, I guess. Also, I guess it's a good time to check if Ecruteak sells Super Repels. They don't even sell any repels. Okay. Good to know. By the way, one of the other things I don't like about Sneasel, it's deceptively bad. And what do I mean by deceptively bad? So it's got really relatively good attack stat for a Pokemon that doesn't evolve, which is something that you would find pretty good. Its special attack, as you already know, is basically on Hitmonchan level, which is already very bad. But that's not why I don't like Sneasel per se. It's because it's got cloister amounts of HP. That's never good. So, like, Cloyster's got 55 HP, Sneasel's got 55 HP. And you tag that along with also relatively mediocre defense, and then pretty okay special defense, it does not make for a good, like, run. We are going to... Oh, crap. Don't I have Super Potions? Yeah, I have Super Potions. So it's going to make for a struggle when at times it's going to be like, oh man, we're on the top of the world, and then one Pokemon is just going to get in our face, and we're going to have to knock it out with like a 2-shot, and we won't 2-shot it before it knocks us out. Alright, Magnemite. Okay, that's good. That's a good sign. We need to be able to knock out the Magnemite from Jasmine. If we don't knock out the Magnemite from Jasmine, we are going to have a very bad time. Also, I know I defeated all the Kimono Girls. Did I pick up Surf? Okay, I did. Okay, so I think we're going to use Bite on Ghastly, and we're going to use Dig on Haunter. Alright, now we'll go ahead and try Bite on Haunter, but I don't think it's going to work. Because if I can knock out the Haunters with Bite, though, that means I can probably do this entire area without having to heal. Nice. Nice. Okay, perfect. Now we can just go ahead and knock out all of Morty's Pokemon easily with just Dig. We are faster than all of them. The Gengar, I believe, has 65 speed. So, not really too worried about this one. As long as we're using a physical move like Dig, and all of his Pokemon have terrible physical defense, we will be solid. 65 speed. Nice. Level 30. Nice. That's the difference between medium slow and medium fast. It took us a lot longer to get to level 30 for Scyther. Or no, sorry. Was it not Scyther? Scizor. Like, getting to level 30 took a lot longer for Scizor. I had to do a lot of optional training to get to 30 for Metal Claw. Meanwhile, we did almost no optional training, and we got to 30 with a medium slow Pokemon. I think last run we kind of proved the guy down here is actually pretty good training right below us. I believe he's got 3 evolved Pokemon, most of them being Poliwhirl. Okay, 2. Still pretty good. That Krabby gave just as much XP as that Raticate. I believe I bought the Great Balls already. I believe Ice Punch will not knock out Krabby, so we will have a higher chance of catching Krabby than we did at Oddish. Okay, well, that is like the maximum catch chance right there. Red HP, frozen. It would not have shocked me if that was a 100% chance. Okay, I know we're teaching our Sneasel Surf at some point, but we're not teaching Surf until we get to Jasmine. For now, we would much rather have Ice Punch. I bet Ice Punch probably would have been the better move to use there. Boy, ever since we got Return, the world has been our oyster. We have been knocking everything out. Goes to show 95 attack plus the medium slow level up group, meaning we've been a little bit more over leveled than usual, makes a big difference. Like 100 attack is a lot. So 95 is pretty solid. Oh, almost forgot. All right, that's it for money-related things. Got around that girl just fine. All right, we have a 4 times fighting weakness, so definitely save. All right, you have no problem that you'll not get knocked out in one hit. However, the Hitmonchan, I am not entirely sure if you'll get knocked out in one hit. You got a lot more defense. You did, though. And you also did not have Mach Punch. See, we have the same problem as Tyranitar, where Tyranitar had a real big problem in this gym because of the 4 times weakness to fighting. But, ooh, wow, okay. But like, Tyranitar can only rely on, like, Outrage. Actually, now I really think about it, I think Chuck is going to be a real problem. Like, these guys were a pretty big problem for Tyranitar. Not a problem for here, but we're about to find out how much of a problem Sneasel's going to have. I don't think we're going to need the freeze chance, but who knows? We might go for, like, a bite if it keeps knocking us out. Sweet. Okay. That was a dynamic punch. Essentially had 400 power against us. So if I just have to wait until I get a dynamic punch miss, I'm cool with that. Okay. So right now, that's a 25% chance that all that crap happens. Now, are we going to go for 12.5% chance? You going to land 3 of them in a row? Okay, 12.5. You know, 1 in 10. It happens. Whatever. What about 6.5? You gonna complete the 6.5% chance to knock me out 4 times in a row? Okay, that's irrelevant. We don't care about that. 6.5? Thank you. Okay, you defied the odds, Chuck, but you can't defy them forever. I also don't remember if I grabbed the secret potion. I didn't. All right, let's not battle Quillfish guy. Let's actually get in the grass to get her, so we don't battle that other guy. We don't need Hidden Power because we have Ice Punch. Hidden Power Dragon is basically slightly or a lot worse Ice Punch. It does have Dragon Rage, and I just got a little bit frightened there. I looked at my HP stat at the very start of that. I saw it was 98. I'm like, wait a second, I could lose to 2 Dragon Rages. Alright, we are finally getting close to that special badge boost. We just have to defeat Price. A lot of people on the over. So far, I feel like I'm playing ahead of schedule. Like, I expected that battle with Chuck to go much harder. I really expect... So, I based my 145 time very similarly to Tyranitar, because I thought it would perform worse than Tyranitar. Crap, that was wrong. I expected to have a harder time with Chuck. So the fact that we beat Chuck kind of easily means that there's a good chance that we might beat 145 now. I think we're definitely ahead of schedule. Of course, you know, red can always go either way. All good, all good. But you'll definitely have real fun at that bonfire. It's been so long since I've been to a bonfire. I want to say the last one I was at, I was still attending Ohio State. So that was 2018. Yeah, I graduated in 2018. That was right. So it's been a while. We can still take 4 proteins? That seems kind of high. Did I... Yeah, Pokerus is on. We've just skipped that much training. Which is fine. I expect to be able to defeat Jasmine quite easily, which means we're going to be diverting our training to the Kanto section of the game. So I'm cool with that. Darn. Just have to make sure to actually beat Jasmine. So the strategy for defeating Jasmine is we're teaching over Ice Punch with Surf. Actually, hold on. That's not the strategy. It's not my final moveset, right? My final moveset was... Oh, I haven't taught Shadow Ball yet. I was supposed to teach Shadow Ball over Bite a long time ago. Now that I really think about it, they're basically the same move after you account for Stab. But Bite has the flinch chance. So maybe I teach Shadow Ball before Will, which allows me... Yeah. Yeah. Still teach over Ice Punch. I mean, really, all the matchups where I can use Ice Punch for extra damage, I mean, Return will probably still knock them out. And if there's a Rock Ground type, which, I mean, there aren't any that I can recall off the top of my head, then I could probably just knock them out with Dig. How dare you? That's an interesting strategy, though. Supersonic, so that way, and then Protect, so that way the turn that you're protecting yourself, I have a chance to hit myself, and if I don't hit myself, then you hit me, or then you don't hit me. How dare you survive, Dugong? How dare you? Alright, I now officially have the special badge boost. Alright, so 57 times 2 is 114, so we have exactly double our physical attack. Alright, we officially have our Dig Surf strategy. If this goes well, this could actually be quite a good run. Okay. That did almost double the amount of damage I thought it would. Then again, it's also, we have a 2x weakness to steel, so that makes sense that it did double the damage I thought it would. But we won, so that means we are going to have a pretty solid run. I just now realized, though, I did not end up picking that 4th ether up. So we are going to have to throw in some non-return moves in here. The 4th ether that I know I missed was the one that you get to the left of Drowsy Guy before entering Ekritik. So, like, before you enter Ekritik, there's that grass patch, and there's a little bit of a not grass patch in the top left-ish area. The ether's there. I forgot to pick that one up. So that means we have 3 ethers. So we need to use some non-return moves at least 10 times. Which I guess is fine. There are a handful of Magnemites, and I probably will end up using Dig on the final guy in the boss room with all of the wheezings and coughings. Okay. To be expected. Interesting. It didn't even dawn on me that self-destruct was even an option. Now, a curious question. Does the rocket executive at the top, does he have self-destruct on his wheezings? Or, coughings? I've never really paid attention. All I know is they have smoke screen. Because the only time I ever have problems with that guy is when I'm not knocking everything out because I keep missing. In a lot of cases, this guy will actually, well, early on in a lot of my runs, this guy could be accounted for a lot of my, so he does have self-destruct. He could be account for a lot of my losses, early losses. You still survived, even with a dig. Congratulations, Weezing, you are quite tanky. Alright, I've got the at least one dig, which I'm gonna need for his Haunter. I'm actually a little shocked that knocked it out in one hit. That was really cute what you tried there. Tried to knock me out with Sneasel. Only I am allowed to have Sneasel. Nobody else wants the Sneasels. Let me have them all. I think, interestingly enough, we might end up going, after that we're done with this area, and just spend all of our money on as many vitamins as we can. I can't remember what floor that guy is on with the vitamins, but it looks like there's a good chance we could probably use one in at least all the categories except attack. Like I said, we are kind of lacking in the stat department, so every single little bit that we get might help. Hey, Opossum. Welcome back to the stream. I'm curious. Will Surf knock it out? Wow, it did. I love Surf. That was a crit. Magmar, interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and use another Ether. On return. Okay. I think we're probably good to use return from here on out to the rest of the rocket area is done. For a second I was looking, oh no, we only have one spot in our bag left. And then I was remembering, oh yeah, but that doesn't matter because we're about to pick up a TM or we're about to pick up a key item. So we don't need those slots. Oh, wait, we are about to pick up the pink bow, though. So far, so good. Not one issue. Oh, right. I forgot that I was about to use my last ether, so I probably didn't need to discard those antidotes. But let's be honest, we're not getting poisoned anyways. Interesting. That Golbat is the only thing in this entire rocket section that survived a hit. Okay, that's good. I was worried about that Vileplume. Vileplume is quite tanky. I don't have Dig, unfortunately. So I think the Houndoom is going to survive, and it's going to hit us with Flamethrower, and it might knock us out. Okay, it doesn't have Flamethrower yet. Also, weak defenses. So that might be pretty good for the not Agatha. I can't remember her name. So hopefully we'll knock hers out in one hit. Yeah, Karen. Okay. Mahogany, we probably want all of our PP back. I can never seem to get around that guy. Ugh. Okay. It would have been better if he had, you know, better Pokemon and better XP. Okay. Not much to do in here, unfortunately. We are maxed out on Oh, wow. We are not maxed out on defense, so we can go ahead and pick up that iron. Because I definitely forgot to go earlier and pick up those extra vitamins I mentioned. Forgot about them entirely. But at least we could afford that 1 iron. Can't take that protein that was above us right there. I don't think we need Ice Punch. We've had a lot of situations where we are here. But I'm still going to go ahead and teach the Ice Punch. So there have been a lot of situations where we're at this exact spot right here, and we have like hidden power as our one move, and surprisingly, Pokemon that have like twice the amount of special attack or physical attack than special attack can still knock them out, despite the move being twice as effective. So I'm not really thinking I'm going to use Ice Punch against the Dragonairs at all. But, you know, I just want to have my moveset kind of set in stone. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, because I want to set my moveset, I am going to go ahead and add that last move. So, why Shadow Ball when Bite has got 90 power? Well, Shadow Ball is actually physical. You can tell this by looking at the bottom middle hand portion of the screen. There are a bunch of P's and S's in the bottom right hand corner of all of the categories, and that will tell you physical or special for generations 1 through 3. And as you can see, by Dark there's an S for special, but by Ghost there's a P for physical. So that means despite Dark having Bite having 90 power, Shadow Ball with our double the physical attack might as well have 160 power compared to Bite. And that will make all the difference when we are battling Will, the psychic gym leader, or Elite Four member. Alright, we have not taught Whirlpool yet. Okay, I could not... and Dark was the one type that didn't get a badge boost in this generation. True. Yeah, like the one type. They pretty much each badge gives one badge boost, and there are 16 badges. I want to say there's 19 types if you count all the ones at the bottom middle hand portion of the screen. I am too lazy right now to count how many there are, but that means I think there might be 2 that might be left out of badge boost. Maybe even 3. Alright, Professor Elm. Okay, so now that Professor Elm has... Oops, wrong place. Professor Elm has told us about the wonderful Kanto, and also now that we have Water Ball, Waterfall. we are going to go ahead and grab all the rest of the rare candies and PP ups. Alright, we got goldenrod. After goldenrod, then we have, I can't remember this cave's name. It will, Mount Mortar. Okay. Alright, we don't need defense coral, so we're just gonna grab rare candy and then leave. Oh no, repel wore off. Whatever shall we do? Alright, olivine. Another repel. Alright. Okay, that was an accident. That was also an accident. 17. So that means if there are 16 badges, that means there is one that doesn't give a badge boost, which I guess is dark. Okay, it is official. We have gotten all of the rare candies, so we can now head over to Kanto, where there's just one more candy to pick up. And then it will just be Kanto candies that are just kind of on the way. We are also going to be battling all of the trainers here. Because we tried to skip as many trainers as we could early in the game, that was in order to add all the trainers here at the end of the game. To make it, like, a lot easier on us. Because we do still, in fact, have a level deficit on most Pokemon. Well, I shouldn't say level deficit. We have a stat deficit on most Pokemon. Our stats are a lot lower. For some reason, I thought that was resisted. Probably should have just used return. I probably should put Ice Punch in the 3rd slot because that's going to be my least used move because it's special. It even said 0 and I still went for it. Oh my god, why did I use Ice Punch instead of return? It's like I know that these battles are easy, so I'm playing kind of sloppy. Like, let's see. 79 times 2 would be 158. So our physical is not exactly double our special anymore. Mostly probably due to stat XP. I want to say as it currently sits, we are definitely ahead of 145. Pikachu has no defense. It's really unfortunate that we don't have the ability to learn Earthquake. You would think a Pokemon that gets Dig would typically get Earthquake, but not our dear Sneasel. And unfortunately, they are not evenly powered in this generation. Generation 1, they're both 100, which, you know, is a pretty big advantage. If you get a Pokemon like, let's say, Arcanine, who doesn't learn Earthquake and can only learn Dig, it's only a one turn of difference. Of course, they could use that one turn for, you know, like withdraw or defense curl or something, but, you know, that's a risk you're willing to take. Interesting. When you use a super repel like that late, it will wear off by the time you get to like the end of the league. How dare you try and smokescreen me? How dare you? All right, and Haunter. Level 52 is a pretty solid level to be. Levels from here on out are going to probably end up being a lot longer to level up than medium slow. I'm just gonna double check if I actually got those. Yeah, I did. Okay. So, 68 is where both medium slow and medium fast kind of meet up, and then medium slow starts taking longer than medium fast. So we're quite a ways away from level 68. However, at this point in time, they're pretty close. So all of the advantages we got of medium slow have kind of dissipated, which is fine. We got all the advantages we needed at the early game anyways. Alright, and that's kind of the reason why we had Shadow Ball. We expected to basically sweep Will. I'm fairly confident we can, Oh, you have Protect. Right. Forgot about that. Ow. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, let me take a look at Fortress's stats. I'm curious if its special is a lot higher or lower. Okay, yeah, its special defense is a lot lower. Okay, Ice Punch does relatively the same amount of damage. Ooh, nice. Well-timed dig. And to be fair, that was a well-timed dig because I think they kind of coded where if they're below half attack, or sorry, half HP, then it will use self-destruct the majority of the time. Uh-oh. So, some could say it might have been on purpose. But to be fair, it was not. Alright, where's that elixir? Sweet. Uh-huh. Yup. Whoa. Mach Punch did more than half HP to me? That's bad. Doesn't Cross Chop have like 90 accuracy? I might be able to go until there's a Cross Chop miss. I mean, to be fair, there is no better strategy here. I forgot about this battle. I don't... Oh, crap. Okay, who am I kidding? That doesn't really matter. Yeah, there's not much I can do, unfortunately. I just kind of have to get that cross chop miss. It would be nice if someone could confirm, but I'm pretty sure cross chop has 90% accuracy. So we've gone through 3 attempts. It hasn't missed yet. Oh, also they're 80%? Okay, so that's 4. So that means it's 1 and 5 should miss. So this is the attempt right here. Also, it just dawned on me, I get to go first, so technically you could also add in crit percent. So it has, he's got a 20% chance to miss, and I have a 6.25% chance to crit. So like right now I'm due. Five attempts should have been like the on average to beat him. So we're in the, this is quite unfortunate territory. I think this is how Tyranitar had to win too. And we're already using the pink bow, so it's not like it gets any better than this. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm curious if I put the... Oh, there we go. We got the miss. Okay, perfect. Just use Ice Punch here. All right. Yeah, so, like, I'm curious if I had used the Quick Claw, if there's a chance I could outspeed the Hitmonchan. Actually, can somebody confirm that for me? Can Quick Claw outspeed... Oops, wrong move. Can Quick Claw outspeed Mach Punch? Because I know Mach Punch is like priority 1. Or whatever. Wow, 3 hits in a row of myself? 4 hits in a row of myself? That is unfortunate. So far, so good. We have only had resets on Bruno and... Where'd I get the 3 resets? Oh well. I can't remember. Maximum? Okay, so technically Quick Claw was part... Oh, Chuck. Right, Chuck did not miss 3 dynamic punches in a row. So, you know, I got to Poliwrath. He would use dynamic punch and not miss. Okay, I need the Paralyzed Cure Berry. Yeah. So that was pretty much it. Chuck didn't miss dynamic punch, and cross chop wouldn't miss for Bruno. So basically, fighting moves have been our Achilles heel this whole run, which that's to be expected. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Nice. Oh boy, guys, we still have the rain. Oh no, the rain stopped. Whatever shall we do? Flawless victory. So, we have about a 20-minute Kanto, assuming there are no fighting moves in front of our way, which there aren't. So, we've got approximately a 20-minute Kanto. I'm probably going to add some extra trainers in Kanto, as I mentioned earlier, because I wanted to spread the training out at the end of the game instead of the beginning of the game. So, Maybe a 25-minute Kanto. $25-30-minute Kanto, which will bring us right to that 140, 145-ish range. Although, to be fair, I don't think we'll do that much extra training. Just some. Like, for instance, I'll probably end up doing the training in Surge's gym and what is a quick and easy training? I mean, yeah, there's Surge. Oh, there's also Misty. Misty's quick and easy training. I mean, technically, I already have to battle all of Erica's trainers. They're basically, like, mandatory, so that's not really a consideration. I could do Sabrina, but honestly, whenever I do Sabrina's training, I then have a hard time getting back to her room, and I just have to go up, down, up, down, up, down. Blue doesn't have any training. Cinnabar doesn't have any training. There's already the one mandatory trainer in Brock's gym. Boy, there is not a lot of optional training here in Kanto now that I think about it. Never needed that paralyzed cure berry. I don't think the last trainer in this gym is even any good. I forget. Did we ever confirm if there was another trainer that was worthy? Like any trainers at all in the whole Kanto region that are in level 40s that are not gym leaders? I know the optional rival is definitely a consideration for extra training, but the optional rival is like pretty far out of the way, and there are spinners along the way, so it's not even like a guarantee you get there without extra battles. So like that guy is the optional rival is essentially only useful if you want to do like the randomizer, I guess. I guess I could do the two trainers in Sabrina's gym that are along the way. I am running out of returns. I need those returns. I might have to use Shadow Ball and Dig while I'm in Sabrina's gym. I actually was not even trying to battle her, but oh well. So let's see. Drowsy, that's not good training. Hypno is probably good training. 1200. Okay, yeah. Hypno is good. Down, down, left. Wow, you really don't aim down very much, except for when you're trying to hit me. And some other runs. Slowbro? Okay, well, at least Slowbro. Okay, so one bad Pokemon, one good Pokemon. I'm cool with that. We could probably knock out the rest of her Pokemon as well with Shadow Ball, because I still have to battle the trainers along the way to get to the Abra teleport spot. And, you know, it would probably be good if I had just used Return on those Pokemon. Alright, right, up, up, down. All right, there's one trainer here, and then there's one semi-optional trainer. The reason why I say it's semi-optional is because it's kind of optional, but you have to go past this person twice, so they're probably not very optional. But I got around them, so that's good. And by twice, I meant you have to get by her on her left side and her bottom side. So, like, getting around her twice is not that easy. I wonder if I'll have enough returns left if I add in Misty's training. Technically, you can add in the rocket right there, but he only has one Golbat. He's not worth it. Because I do know red is going to be brutal, I am going to do as much rare candying as I can. Usually I try and like put in a few rare candies like to the next damage rounding threshold, then try again. But because I know we have like a real stat deficit to most Pokemon in the game, I'm probably just going to use like 5 rare candies after the first attempt and like 6 rare candies or 5 rare candies after the second attempt. And then after that after the third attempt, if I am still going to lose, then we might end up like trying to throw in Protect and Curse. And then after that, we might just go with the straight up Protect, Curse, Sleep Talk strat. The can't lose strat. Especially with our speed, I think we could probably get away with using even just one curse, honestly. Because what's going to end up happening is I'm going to need to use the curse, and I'm still going to need to outspeed the Pikachu afterwards. So that way, I don't have to try and outspeed Pikachu twice. Because if I have to outspeed Pikachu twice, that is going to be a real problem. Actually, hold on. And by outspeed Pikachu twice, I mean after I use one curse, then if Pikachu outspeeds me after that one curse, then it's going to attack again in front of me, or before me. And having Pikachu not use Charm twice is pretty unlikely. But having Pikachu not use Charm once seems likely. Okay, now I can do all the training in Misty's gym without a hassle. Okay, Horsey, that sucks. You know, by now it should be a Seadra or a Kingdra. 2 Horseys, you are just terrible. And 1 Seadra. I shall never battle you again if I ever remember. What do you got? Better be 2 Sea Kings. Alright, 1200. Good, good. You are worth battling. You 1 Golduck, that's fine too. Oh wow, that was our last return. Oh, second to last return. Okay. You know what? We're gonna have to strategize. Our strategy will be to use Dig. Actually, it will be Shadow Ball. I'm not too worried. You go ahead and bring that special defense up all you want. Alright, and Starmie. Oh wow, I outsped the Starmie? How did I outspeed the Starmie? I'm looking at this. Oh, 122 versus 211. My bad. I easily outsped the Starmie. Can Shadow Ball just knock you out? Because I know you have weak defense. I know Speed said that one of these two trainers really, really sucks. Like they have a Pikachu or something. So that would not be ideal to battle the Pikachu. I think it's probably the guy on the right has the Pikachu. So let's battle the guy on the top. Alright, Magnemite is also not very good. Voltorb is also not very good. Magnemite is not very good. Okay, well, I'm starting to think that both of you guys are just terrible. Yeah. Okay, if the other guy's got a Pikachu, which I'm sure he does, maybe he's got a Raichu, who knows, but both of them suck. Never again shall I ever battle them. Alright, well, the only other optional training that I can think of here in Kanto, other than those gym trainers that we've already battled, are the optional trainers going south to Pallet. And there's also the one... I mean, there's plenty of water trainers along the route to battle Surge. Or, not Surge. Blaine. But they're a little bit out of the way. Crap. That's fine. We got the gym badge, so it wasn't all that bad. We'll have to beat these Magnemites with Shadow Ball. So I checked on the Quick Claw thing. So it would work if you use a move of the same priority speed as the opponent. Wait, so the Quick Claw wouldn't work unless I use also Mach Punch? Because I don't have a same priority speed move. Technically, I could have had Quick Attack, but Quick Attack's not going to even knock it out. So you're saying the Quick Claw would not allow me to go in front of Hitmonchan. That is unfortunate. Wow, we went a really, really long time without healing. So, cool little fun fact that's about to happen. So, like I mentioned earlier with the level 68 thing, the medium slow level up group is better than medium fast until level 68. Well, what's going to be cool is once we get to 68, it looks like, we're going to have our rare candies. So, it's going to be even better, even though it's going to be above 68 because of rare candies. So, that's going to be nice to skip out on that more expensive training. Okay, so I guess we'll battle those few trainers I mentioned. Oh, we could also battle 3-Drill. $1,000 XP is still pretty good. It's no 1,200 like the other trainers that we were battling, but 3 1,000s is definitely better than a 1,200 and a 600. I don't know what this person has. I can't remember the last time I battled them. Hello, B-Drill. Let me guess. Butterfree. 189. And 196. Okay, so that's pretty good training. Alright, then we're going to be battling Electabuzz Jinx Girl. Guy. I think it might be Electabuzz Jinx Magmar. He's like, yeah, it's like all the one-offs in Generation 1 that don't have evolutions. All of them pretty decent XP, kind of like the B-Drills. Then there's this person. Okay, well, I screwed that up by not battling them. I don't remember what they have. Do you have all the middle evolutions? Would that be a good guess? No. Just, for some reason, Starmie and Ivysaur. Okay, sure. Alright, I have absolutely no idea what these bug catchers have. Or, bug catchers. Swimmers have. I am starting to run out of returns, though. Now that I think about it, I probably should have used the PP ups on return a long, long time ago. Return has basically been the move I've used this entire run. Now it's too late. I have committed to this many returns. I do still have ETH elixirs. Okay, I have one max elixir. Looks like I won't need it, though, because we'll just heal in front of Janine. I know Janine has trainers, but I think her trainers might be some of the worst in the entire game. So they're not even worth battling, I don't think. They're good for the randomizer, though, because like her gym is early and easy enough. Alright, there were some trainers there. I know I skipped. At this point, it's looking like we'll get there at level 70. Well, after 10 rare candies, 75. That should hopefully be good enough. If I can't beat Red at level 75, I don't know what's wrong with me. Actually, it looks like it might be 77, because Blue is almost always good for one level. Like, his Pokemon give so much XP. They're literally, like, double the level of Janine. By the way, we're at 128. The under is not looking too good right now. Looks like we got 3 people under and 6 people over. Okay, wing attack doesn't do much. That's good. Arcanine, we'll go ahead and hit that up with Dig. Also, good with leftovers. Ow. Right on, I'd love to hit you with Dig, but Ice Punch will do. Probably not going to one-shot it, but that's okay. It likes to use Rain Dance. Executor, don't think I'm going to one-shot it, or unless I get a crit. Nice. Nice. There we go. We got the 1 level. And we just got the level 2, so that makes it a really good level. Alright, now let's go ahead and talk to Oak, which I forgot to do last run. Alright, let's go pick up the extra moves, because we are certainly going to need them. Alright, I believe it's the 3rd floor. Get out of the way, guy. Get out of the way! How dare you get right back in the way? That guy's got it in for me. I guess technically the phrase is that guy's got it out for me. It's the first time I've not clicked that TV in a while. Okay, so we've got Curse, we've got Sleep Talk, we've got Rest. We have everything, I think. Unless there's a one-off move I just forgot. We also have Dynamic Punch, but that is like, if I cannot knock out Snorlax whatsoever, Dynamic Punches are like our option. I knew it was close to running out. Okay, let's do this. We're not going to be 68, unfortunately, which would have been nice for damage rounding. We are not doing the curse strat, so I guess we're going to see how we do in a straight-up 1v1. Poorly. Poorly is how we do. Okay, 5 rare candies. Actually, we'll go to 73. All right. So we're probably still not going to knock out the Charizard. Let's see what my speed is. 256 versus 174. Oh, I could do that with 1 speed drop. Unfortunately, my attack only does half. So 25% more attack is not going to make much of a difference. Yeah, so we have to not get hit by Charm. Thunder, perfect. Not exactly good, but, you know, good enough. All right, so we're at, I don't know what -1 speed is. Oh, so close. Oh, 5? Okay, not great. You like starting with the Amnesia, but you detected a KO. Okay, that makes sense. Let's add in Protect over Shadow Ball. Okay, so Curse, Thunder Miss, Curse again, Thunder, Paralyzed. Well, if we're paralyzed, we might as well fully set up. Okay, well, fully setting up, bad idea. Okay, forget about that. Ignore. That was stupid. 270 at -1 is 169. Ooh. So you're saying I can't do 2 curses? Okay, Pikachu. Quit it with your 10% paralyzes. Those are for, really? I'm done with Charm. If Charm hits me, it's done. I'm also thinking about putting Dynamic Punch over Dig. Oh crap, forgot to set up. Okay, well, we're dead. Almost. Will you consider using Body Slam? You will. Okay. Okay. Alright. Back to Curse. Okay, you know what? We'll add Dynamic Punch over Dig. Maybe now we can one-shot the Snorlax. Set up on Snorlax? That sounds crazy. When you can get Pikachu, get a Thunder Miss. Okay, probably should have used Protect there. My bad. Dynamic Punch, not miss. Perfect. Alright, Venusaur. Probably going to start with Solar Beam, I would guess. Yep, you use Solar Beam. Perfect. Okay, that did slightly more damage than I thought it would, but that's alright. Okay, Espeon can hit me pretty hard. With Psychic if it... Oh, right. It can't use Psychic. 136.53. That is shockingly well. It was way under. Holy crap. It's been a long time since I had an under that was so far off. So let's see. Where's 136 put us? 136 puts us with the likes of Celebi and Kingdra. Oh, that just tells you how long it's been since I played those runs. Back then, I didn't have 10 candies. Oh. So I bet you I probably could have knocked off another minute or two if I taught Dynamic Punch early. Well, that went quite well. Okay, well, I don't have any of the polls for next week's setup. We have already picked the Pokemon, so definitely, hopefully, see all the polls for next week's setup tomorrow morning. Hopefully I won't forget. I am going to be watching football right after this, so I will do it during that. So I definitely won't forget. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it very much, and I will see you guys again on Monday? Yeah, Monday. We'll say Monday. All right, anyways, good night.